This is an It's Your Break production, so sit back and take a break.
It's McGripe, and for the next few moments or so, I'm going to be griping. Now, what am I going to gripe about today? Well, it's all you DIYers out there who started these networks called Home and Garden Television and DIY Network. You've made my life miserable. I'll tell you why. Right after this.
McGripe's Gripe of the Moment will return right after this.
Every year, millions of people travel to the Great Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg to get engaged, to have their wedding, honeymoon, or even vacation. Wouldn't it be nice to commemorate these memories with real professional photos? Mountain Escape Photography can capture your family vacation, wedding, or engagement while using the Great Smoky Mountains as a backdrop. We're a Great Smoky Mountains National Park approved vendor, so we can shoot anywhere inside of the park. To see some of our work or to book your session, go to MountainEscapePhotography.com.
It's McGripe. It's my gripe of the moment. Deal with it.
It's McGripe's Gripe of the Moment.
Yeah, welcome back. And like I said, DIYers and the people who are behind Home and Garden Network have created a frenzy ever since those networks have been launched. It's made my life completely miserable. Yeah, my wife's always saying, why can't you do that? Build me this or build me that. And then, lo and behold, because of these things, websites like Pinterest come about. Let me tell you how infuriating this is. Because now we've got people showing other people how to do things. And my wife is more like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm like, well, why don't you do it yourself? You know, a woman, you're capable of anything. Equal rights. I equally have the right not to want to do it. So, needless to say, I've got countless items in my possession now that need me to sand, paint, or modify. Yeah. And then she has countless items that she says she's going to modify. It's not right. And the goal is, you're going to sell it online, maybe on Etsy. Now, that's the thing to do. If your wife wants something in particular, instead of making it yourself, go to Etsy. Get it. Have it shipped to your buddy's house. Say you're going over there because he has a shop. And spend a couple of days just loafing around and bring it back. Now, obviously, you don't want any evidence. So, yeah, make sure it doesn't come in any weird boxing or that would give it away. But it's a solution. Helped me many times. This is true. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to do things yourself. I encourage it. I want my wife to do a lot of things by herself, like take out the trash when the trash is full. Why has it always got to be my job? I mean, always. And then when you say, why can't you do it? She says, because I ask you to. And then when you reverse it around and ask her to do something she normally does, she makes you do it anyways. Because she says, why can't you do it? And I'm like, this is not an equal argument. Not at all. Not ever. And she'll say, because I'm a woman sometimes, try to play off my emotions, and I'm like, hey, you're a woman. It doesn't prevent you from doing anything. Maybe you have a little bit more difficulty peeing standing up, but you're able to do it. You just gotta finagle yourself a little bit better to pee long distances. I had a great-grandmother once who won a long-distance peeing competition. No joke. Off a side of a building, they were all peeing. She was able to shoot the furthest. That's a lot of pressure. In both categories, I guess you would say. But that's a true story. Anyways, ultimately, I like watching DIY Network and HGTV, but they have made my life completely miserable. I want to know if they've made your life miserable too. Please drop me a line at McGripe on Twitter. Let me know, please. Also, please subscribe to the podcast. It's available on iTunes, Google, and iHeartRadio. You can always get it on the website at itchourbreak.com. Email me if you feel so. You want to go old school? It's at McGripe@gmail.com. And McGripe is McGripe. McGripe. Anyways, that's all I have to gripe about. Until next time.
McGripe's Gripe of the Moment is a parody-based podcast and should be construed for the sole purpose of entertainment and comedy. McGripe's Gripe of the Moment is a production and owned by It's Your Break, a division of Spark of Vision. This episode was recorded at the Spark of Vision Studios. McGripe's Gripe of the Moment was recorded, engineered, produced, and written by Jonathan Mertz. Announcer McGripe and Jonathan Mertz were all voiced and characterized by Jonathan Mertz. Sound effects and music were purchased through Sound Ideas and Spark of Vision. This has been an It's Your Break production. It's Your Break and its various shows and content are owned by Spark of Vision. It's Your Break's McGripe's Gripe of the Moment. Copyright It's Your Break. All rights reserved.